Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we are going to have some fun playing Magic. And the fun thing that we're trying to do today is we are playing a crazy format that CGB, ConvertGoBlue, definitely go check out his channel if you guys haven't already, but he is here with me today. Go ahead and say hi.
Hello everybody.
Hey, so what we are doing, we decided to do a collaboration and he came up with this brilliant idea to play 6 decks, 3 on my video on my channel and 3 on his side. So go definitely check out his video after you're done here. But they are 3 decks that we sent to each other and neither of us know what deck it is. And so we are jumping into this completely blind, not really knowing what's going on, and going to have some fun playing Magic and see who can win best of 3. So yeah, these are the 3 decks that we're playing on my side. These are the 3 decks that we played on his side. Definitely go check it out. We recorded that one first, and I got to tell you, it was so amazing. You got to check it out. Also, just so you guys know, if you haven't noticed, I just barely got my merch here. This is the first time wearing the shirt. There's still like a crease on it and everything. But you can check this out down in the description below if you guys want to. Also, this sweet looking hat. Anyway, so let's go ahead and jump into the gameplay. I'm ready to go whenever you are.
I have launched the game and I am ready.
Sweet.
I've got a taste for blood now. We just finished recording the video from my side, and I gotta tell you, not to spoil everybody, but I just achieved a neat little combo.
Ooh, yeah, he may or may not have gone infinite during the video against me, which, I mean, I'm proud of because it was my infinite deck, but it also was done to me. I mean, anytime you see something infinite happen in Magic, it's always fun to see. All right, let's, ooh.
I'm keeping mine.
Yeah, this looks like a pretty sweet hand. I'm liking it.
I would like to thank you for this Scryland in the deck.
Oh, you're so
makes
welcome.
this whole experience just a little better.
I kind of wish I had one at this opening hand. But, you know, you got it's not bad.
I was stingy about it. Didn't put them in. That may not even be true. I don't even know what you're playing yet. Oh,
yeah. It's always fun to kind of know. I think I know what you're playing. I honestly forget which decks I send over to you. But so one thing I do whenever I do collaboration, we've done this with Trick6 and a few other people. I am sorry about this though.
Don't do it. I have a mythic rare. Don't mess with my mythic.
But whenever we do collaborations, I also like to kind of fire off questions, kind of an interview style here. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Let's go ahead and...
Well, no matter what, the first answer to your first question is you suck. Just kidding. Fire away.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, okay, that's fair. All right. Man. Did put more than one swamp in this deck, right?
What? You don't need swamps. I've played that deck. True masters don't need swamps.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. All right, so a couple questions. First off, what got you into Magic? When did you first start and why?
Oh, fun. So
Angels.
My first games of Magic were at Boy Scout camp when I was about 12 years old, I think.
Okay.
Somebody brought a deck, and it was the only deck. It was a 60-card starter deck, so it was like one product, one pack. And everybody, like all my friends, like probably 6 of us, just kept playing each other with this same group of 5-color, poorly matched cards from Revised. That's how long ago this was. This was
wow.
Revised. Yeah. It immediately fueled my competitive side. I wanted to be better than my friends at everything, so I had to get into it. I had to learn more about this game. I had to get my own deck. I had to get my sister into it so we could practice, and then go beat up my friends next time I saw them next summer at camp.
That sounds awesome. Yeah, I did go to Boy Scout camp as well way back when, but we never played something as fun as Magic. We tended to I don't know what we did. I think I learned the game with like trying to dodge. You know, I probably shouldn't say honestly some of the games that we ended up playing. All right,
well, I'm not gonna report you, but maybe YouTube would. Who knows?
That's fair. There was one that's actually been banned from Boy Scouts, but like you would drop a knife, and you would have to like get it would stick in the ground. You have to get your foot closer and closer to the knife, and yeah, it sounds like you've played it. Yeah.
I might know something that you're talking about.
Oh man!
Of course, we found ways to get knives. We found ways to get knives into Magic the Gathering. In a tournament organized by Boy Scouts, my opponent pulled out a Beretta and stabbed it through my millstone into the table, with the idea being that if I now tapped my millstone to mill 2 cards from his library, I would tear my millstone in half.
Wow.
Yeah, that happened. That's how much he didn't like getting milled.
All right, well, man, I just don't know how to come
don't
back
worry,
from
don't
this.
worry, folks. I milled him anyway.
Oh yeah, that's what matters. Yeah. Man, these Seraph of the Scales are so good for you.
Yeah,
but I just don't see any other play to be life a little bit higher for myself. It's no attack.
But your Celebrant needs some friends.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you for all the mythic rares in my deck. I appreciate it a great deal. It's very nice.
Pretty sure my hand's full of uncommons. This was oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, you're welcome for killing all your Seraphs now. Oh goodness. It's due a Ravenous Chupacabra. I was going to kill Safara, but there's an indestructible Shalai blocking that.
Your choices are pretty limited.
You know what? I don't have to take this. I can kill myself just fine.
Really?
I think it'll be close.
I know what you're doing.
Yep, there we go. Take that!
What a blaze of glory.
Yeah. Well, that was sweet though. That was probably the best I think I've seen that deck go off. So that was really, really cool to see.
Yes, I like 3 Seraph of the Scales versus Plague Crafter. That was quality Magic.
Not too shabby. All right, well, let's throw this deck at you. I don't know what it is, but it looks really fun.
All right, I'm gonna load up one myself here.
All right, so I got one question in there for you. So that was how you started Magic. So I've seen a couple of your videos, and I've been really impressed by just your overall skill, your analytics. Everyone knows from my channel that I play for fun, and that's because I'm not very good. And so, have you ever thought about going pro with Magic? Have you ever thought about trying to compete in MPL or in the tournaments? Is that on your horizon?
So that's actually a thing in my past.
Your past? Oh, gotcha.
Yes. When I was 14 years old, I was on the Pro Tour.
Really?
The very first season of the Pro Tour. The very first Pro Tour ever, actually. My sister and I placed 55th and 56th in Juniors Division of Pro Tour #1 in New York.
Wow.
So this was all a long time ago. I did travel all over the country, never internationally for an international Pro Tour, but a lot of in-country Pro Tours and events, competitive tournaments, regionals, nationals, back when that was a thing.
Yeah.
My sister and I did a lot, and it was a good time. Fell away from it shortly after college. Real life got in the way. I tried to get back into it a few times over the years, but it never just kind of rang the same. My friends were all gone. My sister was grown up, off to college, then starting a family after that. So lately, my efforts in the pro community have been supporting others.
Okay.
I'm still extremely proud of and excited about the time I spent with MTG Nerd Girl at the Mythic Invitational. It was really awesome. We prepared for that together, and she ended up placing. She made day 2. If you look at standings, she's often placed around 10th, something like that. She was the top placing female and one of the top placing Americans at the event. So helping her prepare for that is really great.
That is incredible. So I didn't know that you helped her. I saw one of your videos that I think it was the Simic Stompy deck.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I actually ended up showing that on my channel, and I was just so impressed by that deck. And I remember I actually watched a video of you kind of going into it. I think that was one of the first videos. Like I had seen a couple of your videos, but that was one of the ones where I was like, I really just became a fan. You know, like it was like, okay, that's cool. I really like your stuff. So yeah, I was really impressed by that. So yeah, that's really cool that you're a part of that.
Oh, no. And to be clear, without question, she brought that deck to testing, and we worked on it together. We only changed a handful of. Oh, we did change a number of cards from what she originally brought, but we worked on it together. It was her baby for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I'm really proud of how she played. But yeah, we spent a lot of time with me being Esper Control or Red Aggro, and her just trying to get that deck. So. Yeah. I enjoyed being a proper punching bag.
That's all you got to be sometimes, right? All right. Yeah, well, thank you so much for this beautiful start. I've really been appreciating it.
You play my deck so much better than I do.
All right. Well, let's just pass the turn.
Yeah. So you've got my artifact deck there. You drew a few more of the blue cards than I usually do.
I wouldn't mind artifacts along the way. That was one thing I was noticing is the artifacts were a little bit sparse so far, but I'm really impressed with this Gearsmith Prodigy. I never really played with him, but I know
Prodigy is really good at crewing the. It's great at crewing the submarine. This is kind of where the Prodigy gets the spot in the deck.
That makes sense. Ooh, Regulator. That is a little bit terrifying, depending on what happens next.
Well, I still don't have good attacks. The submarine and the Psy can take out the gutter bones far too easily for my taste.
Well, we will crew up the submarine to get a counter onto it.
Very nice. To wrap up the MTG Nerd Girl story, our next event, I'm leaving in about a week. We're both going to Barcelona to the Mythic Championship there, where she's competing in Modern. So I'm along as support staff. I'm actually a coach. I coach competitive female athletes in the sport of roller derby, and Nerd Girl's the first person I've coached in Magic the Gathering. So
that is really cool.
We can take the next one.
Yeah, and I'm not sure how aggressive I'm supposed to be here. Those two gutter bones. I just know the crazy things you can do with this deck, and it kind of terrifies me a little bit. I think we just swing in with a Thopter.
So careful, so cautious.
And
it's like you know what this deck can do.
I know, yeah. If you have, oh man, so if you have a Chandra in this hand with the Regulator, this is so bad. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
I barely know what I can do myself. Let's find out.
It's awesome.
Well, it's a lot of damage, that's for sure.
It is a lot of damage. But will it be enough?
4 damage to our face because of Corpse Knight.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they get sacrificed, Mayhem Devil will be able to target anything, any target, which will be a whole lot of pain, suffering. Which I don't necessarily appreciate, but, you know, whatever.
The awkward part is if I don't kill the Thopters with the trigger, I just lose the Chandra next turn.
Yeah, it's possible.
I hope it's... I mean, you can just use the side to draw some cards anyway. Attacking here, I don't even want to attack with them. I want them to sacrifice for the triggers. This is far from perfect. Like, this is still a mess.
Yeah.
You have the Overseer.
I'm honestly, it's interesting to think if it's better just to... All right, so while we have some of these targets now, let's go ahead and crew these guys up.
Mm-hmm. Those submarines are going to get huge.
I have not built a submarine deck with the Steel Overseer yet, but man, that is brilliant. Liking it. Well, let's make it a little bit harder to ping these guys.
You make a quality submarine captain.
Thank you. Appreciate
You make an excellent Dread Pirate, Roberts.
that. Oh man, calling back one of my favorite movies of all time. Kills the big one. Alrighty.
It's a mess. I mean, I could have also taken out the Overseer and let the Chandra die, but then you still have 5 power worth of flyers on the battlefield, which I don't know how I deal with. Crap. That's not good.
Oh, I like it. I like it a lot.
I bet you do. The Voltaic Servant Steel Overseer combo is a charmer. It's a crowd pleaser.
I don't think I can take too much time here now, though. I need to get... I don't know. I don't want to be too aggressive, but the fact that this combo goes off, you know, it goes off too many more turns. It's really bad for me. So... let's swing... I guess we just swing that there.
Remember, the submarine also draws a card if it hits a planeswalker, which is kind of different for this type of effect that's traditionally been when it hits a creature. So it's kind of interesting. Or when it hits a player is what I meant to say and failed to say.
Just have another one in hand, though.
What? Who would do such a thing?
Like, I'm wondering if I do need to be a little bit more aggressive here. I do have a lot of damage coming here.
I don't...
I do think that getting rid of the Chandra, this situation is still good.
And I don't think I can commit more blockers. Remember, the Overseer is going to activate and make this happen some more. So what am I looking for? I'm not quite sure of the deck's full capability. I guess I mostly need to draw Chandras and more Chandras for the rest of the game and try to like keep combo burning my opponent out.
That, or I think the other one
draw.
is, if you do get one more trigger with this, you can also have like Cruel Celebrant, and I think you just about have enough damage just to kill me straight up next.
Cruel Celebrants, yeah, that's got to be the
because
good
even
draw.
if you attack in and I block and kill, I'm still in trouble. Let's I guess we pump here.
So buff. They're so buff.
What the heck?
So
Guess we pass the
strong.
turn. And untap. Let's untap that. Just a little bit.
Let's see. Discard a mountain or a red card. I believe you are a red card.
I am actually really impressed with the Chandra's Regulator. Just like the versatility that it has. Not too shabby.
Too bad it's legendary, though.
Yeah,
here's
that
a
is
draw.
true.
Let's see if this does anything cool.
Uh-oh. Luckily, this doesn't trigger the non-token creatures when they die, but the extra power is something here. This is close. Like, I still really don't know whose game this is, because I feel like you can top deck stuff that's just going to win it from you.
I feel like you can attack me for a million, though. I don't know.
That is true. I do like that.
Say hi to my fiery friends.
All right. Well, let's take all the damages.
It's a
And
lot of damages.
All these guys get to swing in as well as 2/1s.
Well, they do, but you can easily block. Let's see, block, and when they die, they don't do damage. But if they get sacrificed at end step, they do deal damage.
Yeah, that is fair.
But if you block, okay, so an all-in attack, 2 things would get through, which would take you down to 5. Then,
and I would probably have to block.
If
the
you
bigger
had to
things.
block these 2, you'd take 2 more, which brings you down to 3. And then these die on end step, and you go to 1. But if the Mayhem Devil dies in the process, the sacrifice thing doesn't go off. So I can't kill you. If I attack with everything, I might kill one of your Thopters. I think it's better to take the 4 damage and then hope for the top deck of the gods. Let's see, you go down to 5. Am I supposed to kill one of your threats? Can I survive the next attack even? 1, 2, 3, 1. I barely have blocks that let my creatures survive, let alone survive the attack. Make it so that you have like 9 in the air and like a bajillion on the ground. Ugh, this is terrible.
I think, man,
That doesn't do any good. good.
I
It's
think
too
if
many
you had found a
resources.
Cruel Celebrant there. At the same time, the Judith does add a bunch.
I think I just have to say go and use the triggers and get you down to 1 and make you kill me. And let's see, if I block here and I block here and I block here, I can put you down to 3, keep my Mayhem Devil. You still have to kill the Chandra. I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in the air. And then I can take 2 hits from the Prodigies if they don't crew the subs. Oh my god, this is a nightmare. All right. Math. We did the
know.
math. Okay. Let's get the
Alright,
triggers.
so, let's go ahead and crew these guys now.
I could kill the Prodigies to make it harder to use the subs next turn. So bad though.
Let's wait for you to target just in case here.
Yeah, that makes
Oh,
it
it's
so I
everything
have to
going
go
face, yeah.
face. Yeah, well, I have to now because you're waiting. Otherwise, like all I could do is pick off the Prodigies. You can still crew the sub with a Servant, and like any artifact off the top makes another Thopter that can do it. It's such a nasty thing. So much power.
Ooh, right.
No, I really needed you to draw a blank there. I needed a blank. Ugh.
Not quite a blank.
I mean, actually, it's not the worst. It doesn't make
Yeah.
another Thopter. I guess you can make a Karnstruct that can crew a sub, right?
Yeah, that's
the thing.
basically the best thing that it does for me here.
So
And now I
strong.
need to do the math. Like honestly, with how much power I have,
6,
I'm wondering if I don't even. Let's see here.
Congratulations, you have the biggest sub on record.
I know. I think this is the biggest sub I think I've ever seen.
It's the freaking Nautilus, man. It's 20,000
Do you
leagues
have
under
the card in
sea.
here that turns everything into a Steel Overseer, all the artifacts?
No. But I played around with it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's good. I've been looking at it. All right, now I just need to see if I swing in with Steel Overseer. It is 6 power. So basically, what gets through
Well,
is
you lose if you don't pressure me enough to either give up so much of my board or the Chandra or something, you will lose the game. So
yeah.
I don't know if there's any point to holding back.
All
I
right,
don't
well,
think so.
attack at face. I'm just debating if I need to try to kill Chandra along the way. I'm feeling like you're gonna have to block the big things to not be dead. So let's go ahead and swing Psy here.
Ooh, that's so sneaky of you. That's so sneaky.
Because I don't think I have you dead here. I actually have to do the math. 5, 9. Yeah, I have you down to 2. This. But I think that's what I do. Man, this
I
this
have
was
to
a
draw.
close game.
I have to draw 2 damage somehow.
The scary thing is, I think I do have some shocks in there for you.
Mm. You shouldn't tell me that. Just
should not
just
have told
let
you
it
that.
let it happen naturally and
I know.
beautiful. I think
ugh.
I have to block the power cards, right? Because I'm
I
still
think
taking
so.
1,
Otherwise-
2, 5, 7 is 12, and I'm at 14. So I could block 1 power lower.
But I don't think there is anything that goes lower.
Yeah, the drop off is too great. It goes from 5 to 3, so that doesn't work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 14. Yeah, I can't do that. So this is it. Not much else I can do.
Draw a burn spell off the top. That's basically it.
Nice job tagging the Chandra with the weakest thing too. That
Yeah,
was-
because Chandra could
good
have
one.
killed me there if I hadn't still attacked Chandra somehow. I almost missed it as well.
all right.
Let's,
Come
let's
on,
untap
what-
that. I should... Oh, I don't get draws because of the... I
Good
get It's lagging. I got a little bit too many people out here. I realized too, I need to get rid of the cat because I've heard the cat slows down the game quite a bit.
Oh man, I don't know the deck list. This doesn't work. Nope, I'm dead. I can't do it. Ah, man, I can't regulate because I don't have a red card in my hand.
Oh man. On these gutter bones in the hand. Oh man, so close.
One life. One life. Did I miss a damage? If I'd just gone face with
When you
damage.
killed the Thopter, you didn't do 1 damage to the other Thopter that ended up going up to 2. So you had the 1 point of damage.
Got wrecked. Got wrecked.
My goodness. All right. Well, let's swing all this madness in.
Whew. That's a beating.
Oh man, but what a close game. That was insane. Yeah, so I love the synergies of that deck. At the same time though, I think I'm a little too heavy into like trying to make Chandra happen and regulators that I'm missing cards that are just, you know, removal. You know, like I don't have as many shocks in there, lightning strikes as I probably should have. But that was insanely close game. All right, here we are with the final deck. Let's do this madness. I have been really pleased with the deck, with just everything so far. It's been fun. And you guys have got to check out the videos over on CGV's side as well. This is looking spicy. All right. We're keeping that.
All right, lock it in. Let's do this. This is my chance. I'm playing for the tie. I'm playing for the tie. I'm down 2 games to 3.
I think we go ahead and play this.
You are playing my favorite deck right now.
I think I've seen some other people wreck me with a similar deck as well. At least if this is what I think it is. Let's get this down.
Oof. All right, let's see what you can put in the graveyard. Quasi-duplicate. All right. So let's attack and see if you want to create... Do I want to offer some kind of a trade with your Lich? Ugh, it's so bad. I guess you don't have a huge threat in the graveyard right now. But man, if I played this card... So bad. I think I just get in there.
I'm not gonna block.
Whoa. All right. So I'm definitely going to pump and try to keep the night growing. Playing this card when I have this card is probably a big mistake.
Well, surprise, I've got nothing. All right.
Chupa dupa.
I mean, that's not nothing. Getting with this Lich is pretty fun.
Yeah, it is. That card is very... I mean, it might be too fair for like serious super competitiveness, but man, does it feel nice. Oh, there's the agent.
I think I should have swung in with the Lich first. I am trying to learn how to play this deck. So yeah, I think if I swung with the Lich without telling you what I have, I could have used that to get that. Oh
my lord. Well, the bright side about this, if the opponent does this, we still have that. I guess that's all I can really go for here. I'm sensing a mismatch. I think your deck really wants to pick on me.
We are definitely fine with taking big boys, and I just would do that.
Yes,
I mean, I could play fair and just bring back the Ravaged Chupacabra. I guess we can bring it back to hand. That also works. Yeah, I am really happy with you building this deck. This is feeling all sorts of crazy fun. And Agent of Treachery, all right, we have to discard a card. It's this, I guess. I don't know.
Wow, nice hand.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I have a lot of really good things in this hand. Thank you so much for building a wonderful deck for me. This has been beautiful.
Yeah. The builder gets a lot of credit
So
here
the
today.
deck that you were playing here actually is one of my favorite decks ever. Oh, I do have to discard stuff. Forgot about that. What do I do? What do I do? I really have a lot of fun stuff. Let's just go ahead and quasi duplicate.
That looks ouch. That looks messy.
It's pretty fun.
Surprise!
No! Oh, brilliant.
Ah, got him.
Let's see here.
Maybe didn't get him. Uh-oh.
Yeah, let's go ahead and bounce that back.
Oh boy.
At the same time, actually, wait, I should have just let that go to the graveyard, huh? That's where we want it. What am I thinking?
Well, if you have another blood for bones, it's where you want it.
Yeah, that's right. I am getting closer. I just discarded a land is the issue. So I'm further away from it than I want to be, and this Rotting Registrar makes it hard to. I guess I can discard every turn though.
I think I'd take this. I think I'd take this on the chance that I don't draw the land for this. I'll want something, but hold on. Our opponent's on 5 land. I think that they can play a 6th land. They did discard one. I guess I should absorb the damage while I can. I can't count on this knight being there for me.
Yeah, I mean, it's sometimes you want to use the death touch from it, but not always the best way to go. Oh man, I really don't know what to do here. We're gonna be discarding another card.
Too many choices, man.
I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. Drop the agent.
So you're on 6 mana, and you're telling me you're putting that agent in the graveyard. All right,
Yeah.
all right.
Maybe I shouldn't have there.
What a mad lad. Okay.
I just know that my luck with drawing lands is so bad that I don't ever play on that. I try to play just what is the good thing I know for sure I can play typically.
All right. I'm going for this.
That's a big boy. I guess this. Oh.
Oh no. I don't like that sound.
I was doing with both. It makes sense. I don't know.
Think I've got to take it.
All right, well, let's play this.
2 cards for you. Well, I know my own deck, so this card can go.
Yeah, this is definitely built for best of 1. I do think that your decks were built more for best of 3. You have some sideboards in yours as well, right?
No.
No, not this. Okay.
These are best of 1.
Okay.
What you got?
I'm gonna say no blocks.
All right.
Take the beats.
Kaboom!
Oh, all sorts of badness.
Let's turn this thing around. Let's go, team.
All right, well, let's steal a land. Why don't we?
I was hoping you weren't going to notice I was having mana trouble.
I noticed a little bit. I mean, I'm having mana trouble kind of in the opposite direction. But at the same time, we have a 7-drop that's kind of the whole deck is built around, so it's not bad.
Probably not the worst. Now, do you have another quasi-duplicate is what I have to go find out. Please don't. Please don't.
It's interesting. Oh, this just feels so mean. I almost feel bad about doing this. All right, well, let's go ahead and don't have removal.
What if I do have removal?
Oh no!
What if I'm just patient?
I had the. Oh, great. I'm so greedy. I know that's my biggest downfall with Magic is I am definitely a greedy little bounder. Oh. We have
Maybe the
lands.
deck will treat you well.
We have lands. Oh, that's a big. big guy right now. Oh no! More lands.
Uh-oh.
See, this is my issue. You have my curse. Do you usually draw lots of lands?
Do I draw land? I'm the land master.
Oh my goodness. Well, yeah, I think I have your curse. There's the swamp you probably want with that Dread Presence. And that is lethal.
Get you? Did I get you?
I think you did.
I don't know. I don't trust it yet.
I have an island in hand. So
Yeah.
I drew, I think, 5 lands off the top of that deck in a row. I should have been more patient with the treachery, the Agent of Treachery. That definitely was my fault.
Sorry. I had to pull out the big guns. I had to pull out the trickery. I had to get one. I had to tie it up. I had to tie up the series.
Oh man, well, so these games have been so much fun. I'm so glad that we've done that. Done this. We'll absolutely have to do something like this in the future. But yeah, so these were the 3 decks that we played. These were 3 decks from you, and super fun games. If you guys want to check out the other decks, the other games, head over to CVG's channel. It's link is going to be in the description below. I'll also probably put it end card here in the iCard, something like that. So definitely go check out his channel, and it's going to be a blast. Yeah, thanks so much for jumping on. I really appreciated it.
Oh man, it was a ton of fun, and I would say if you liked any of those decks in particular, there's probably a video for each one of those decks on the channel somewhere, so feel free to check it out. I post a video every day with a new MTG Arena deck. I usually do standard best of one, but I do some other things sometimes. I also have 2 other channels. One is for a free-to-play account that I make videos for if you're into free-to-play videos. And the other is my live streams from Twitch, saved on YouTube so that people can watch them if they want. So lots of content, lots of stuff. But check out the main YouTube channel if you're interested.
Absolutely. I definitely go check out his stuff because honestly, I've loved everything that I've seen. And if you wanted to actually play competitive Magic, his stuff is better for sure. I do some of the janky stuff, but I'm seeing these decks here. It looks like you got the best of both worlds there. So dude, thank you so much for jumping on. This was a blast. See you guys all next time. Please like and subscribe to the video, and go check out his channel. Go like and subscribe there, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much, and bye bye.